Hello everyone and welcome to our Discovery series on Africa's craziest. In today's video, we are unveiling the gigantic city of Lagos, telling you everything you need to know about Lagos. Before we get started, kindly click on the subscription button and notification bell to be notified each time we put up a new video. Also remember to like, comment, and share if you find the video interesting. Lagos State was created on May 27, 1967 by virtue of States, Creation and Transitional Provisions, Decree No. 14 of 1967, which restructured Nigeria's federation into 12 states. Prior to this, Lagos Municipality was administered as a federal territory by the federal government through the Federal Ministry of Lagos Affairs as the regional authority, while the Lagos City Council governed the city of Lagos. Equally, the metropolitan areas, Colony Province, of Ikeja, Ajij, Mushin, Ojo, Ikorodu, Ape, and Badagry were then administered by the Western Region government. The state took off as an administrative entity on April 11, 1968, with Lagos Island serving the dual role of being the state and federal capital, respectively. However, with the creation of the Federal Capital Territory of Abuja in 1976, Lagos ceased to be the capital of the state, as this was moved to Ikeja. Similarly, with the formal relocation of the seat of the federal government to Abuja on December 12, 1991, Lagos ceased to be Nigeria's political capital. Nevertheless, Lagos remains the nation's economic and commercial capital. According to extant political records, Lagos is to the people of Nigeria what the head is to the body of an individual. Relief. The dominant vegetation of the state is the swamp forest of the freshwater and mangrove swamp forests, both of which are influenced by the double rainfall pattern of the state, which makes the environment a wetland region. Generally, the state has two climatic seasons, dry, November-March, and wet, April-October. The drainage system of the state is characterized by a maze of lagoons and waterways, which constitutes about 22% or 787 square kilometer, 75.755 hectares, of the state's territory. The major water bodies are the Lagos and Lekki lagoons, Yewa, Ogun, Osun, and Kwim rivers. Others are Olaj Lagoon, Karamo Waters, and Badagry, Five Kauris and Omu Creeks respectively. Demography. Lagos State is the smallest state in Nigeria, yet it has the highest urban population, which is 27.4% of the national estimate, UN Habitat. According to the 2006 national census, Lagos State has a population of 9,013,534 in relation to the national count of 140,003,542. However, based on the UN Habitat and International Development Agency's estimates, Lagos State is said to have about 24.6 million inhabitants in 2015. Of this population, metropolitan Lagos accounts for over 85% on an area that is 37% of the land area of the state, and the fact that Lagos' population is growing 10 times faster than that of New York and Los Angeles, and more than the population of 32 African nations combined, the state population is expected to hit the 35 million mark in 2020. The Lagos megacity. Lagos, Nigeria's lagoon city, Africa's leading NEPAD city and world's sixth megacity, is a burgeoning global urban agglomeration which attained megacity status in 1995 when its population soared to over 10 million people, pre-UN Habitat. From its global city ranking of 31st in 1985, Lagos' population exploded to 13.4 million in Y2000 to become the world's sixth megacity and Africa's foremost urban center and hub of national, regional and global socio-economic and political activities. The megacity region, which approximates to 17 of the state's 20 local government and 37 local council development areas and impinges imperceptibly on 4 local government areas of the adjoining Ogun state of Nigeria, is geographically disjointed, maze of islands/mainland, located on poor soil, wetlands, and overwhelmed by its growth, 6% to 8% urbanization rate. People. Lagos State is essentially a Yoruba environment inhabited by its subnationality of Awaris and Ogus in Ikeja and Badagry divisions respectively, with the Ogus being found mainly in Badagry and the Awari forming the indigenous population of Lagos, where there are, nevertheless, other pioneer immigrant settlers, Edos, Saras, Brazilians, Kaniki/Tapa, etc., collectively called Lagosians but more appropriately referred to as the Ecos. For Ikorodu and Ape divisions, the local populations are mainly the Ramos and Ijibas with pockets of Iko-Awari settlers along the entire state coastland and riverine areas. However, despite its Yoruba indigeneity, the state is a global socio-cultural melting pot attracting Nigerians, Africans, and foreigners alike. The situation is attributable to its sound economic base, strategic maritime location and socio-political importance, which induced a high rate of migration to the state. Administrative divisions. With a territorial land area of 351,861 hectares, Lagos State is made of 5 administrative divisions, namely, Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu, Lagos, and Ape. The divisions were created in May 1968 by virtue of Administrative Divisions Edict No. 3rd of April, 1968. The divisions are further divided into 20 local governments and 37 local council development areas, respectively, in accordance with Nigeria's federal structure and the need to bring governance, development, and participatory democracy to the grassroots. Ikeja. Ikeja Division, a predominantly Awari enclave and the cradle of its civilization, consists of 8 local government authorities, namely, Ajij, Ifakoije, Kosof, Mushin, Alamosho, Ashadi Isolo, Samalu and Ikeja, which serves as both the seat of the state government and the divisional headquarters. The LCDAs include Igbado/Okoto, Egboyikedo, Ioboapaja, Bariga, Egbiyidamu, Ijigbo, Igando Ikatun, Ikosi Isolo, Mozanuk Yanola, Odiayalawo Ojuwoi, Ojodu, Ojakoro, Onigbongbo, and Oral Ajij. Ikeja is the state capital and administrative center of Lagos state government. The division has a concentration of both medium and large-scale industries within the Mushin Isolo-Ashadi and Greater Ikeja Industrial Complex, while also having a large agricultural area in its rural Alamosho, Kosof, and Ajij districts. A fledgling central business district, Alausa/Ajidingbai, and Nigeria's biggest and busiest international airport, Murtala Muhammad Airport, are situated in the divisional headquarters, Ikeja. There are over 50 settlements in the division. Badagry. Badagry Division is a zone of culture mix between the Ogu and Awari as well as an international border region. It consists of 4 local governments, including Ojo, Amuo Odofin, Ajeromi Ifeladun, and Badagry, as well as 6 local council development areas, namely, Iba, Ifeladun, Olorunda, Oriade, Badagry West, and Odo Awari. Badagry serves as the divisional headquarters. The division enjoys a pride of place in Nigerian history, especially as regards early European contacts with West Africa. Being a coastal town on the western littoral, Badagry was a major slave outpost and market during the pre-colonial era and also the entry point of Christianity in Nigeria, being the place where the Bible was first preached in 1842, under the Agia tree. The original name of the town, Begi, a contraction of the word Ogbaglim, means a farmland near the swamp in Ogo language. The word, Ogbaglim, was later coined to Agbadaraji by Yoruba settlers and later corrupted to Badagry by the Europeans. Ikorodu. Ikorodu lies approximately 36 kilometers north of Lagos and derives its name from Okoodiyu, meaning vegetable farm. This farmland was the first place where Oga, the crown prince of Arimo king and supposed founder of the town, settled, hence the reference to the town as Ikorodu Oga. The division consists of Ikorodu local government and 5 local council development areas, including Igbogbo-Bayiku, Ikorodu North, Ikorodu West, Imota, and Ijid. By virtue of its location, the division serves as the gateway to the country's hinterland. It is also an active commercial/energy center and national broadcasting gangway as the transmitters of the Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria, FRCN, Voice of Nigeria, VON, and those of the State Broadcasting Corporation, Radio Lagos/Eco FM, and LTV, are located there. The population of the division consists predominantly of the Ijibu and Remo groups that inhabit Ikorodu. Lagos. This is the core of Lagos State and a highly urbanized division. It consists of 5 local government councils, Lagos Island, Lagos Mainland, Surulere, Apapa and Itaosa, as well as 8 local council development areas which include Lagos Island East, Yaba, Itairikate, Kokoraguda, Ikoyabaland, Apapa Iganmu, Itaosa East and IRU/Victoria Island, with the city of Lagos being the pivot of an ever-expanding megacity and the divisional headquarters. The center and the most developed of this island chain, Lagos Island, is called Eco by the indigenes. The name Lagos is a derivative of a Portuguese imposition of Lagos de Curamo or Rio Lago on account of its wetland topography and network of lagoons. The island is the cultural watershed of the White Cap, Idaho, Chieftaincy and Metropolitan Lagos, with the Oba of Lagos as the paramount monarch and primus inter pares of the state traditional authorities. Lagos is the chief commercial, financial and maritime nerve center of Nigeria, with seaports at Apapa, Tinkan Island, Raro Terminal Ports and Ijora Container Terminal. It has an ever-expanding central business district in Tinubu and Victoria Island. As the economic capital and major port of Africa's most populous nation, Lagos has attracted immigrants from all over Nigeria and beyond, as well as commercial entrepreneurs and industries from Africa, Europe, Asia, and the Americas. EPE. The division is made up of 2 local government councils, namely, APE, Ibeja-Lekki, while the 3 local council development areas are Lekki, Ikosi-Ejirin and Eredo, with APE serving as the divisional headquarters. It lies about 89 kilometers northeast of the city of Lagos. Yura Kaloi was the man reputed to be the ancestral founder of APE, a name derived from black ants, which invaded Yura Kaloi's hunting homestead. Hence, the town's name, APE, means the forest of black ants. A peculiar feature of APE is the presence of a long range of hills, which demarcates the coastal town into equal parts. However, in Ibeja-Lekki, artisanal fishing, sandy beach and coconut-fringed Atlantic coastlines are distinctive features of the environment, which has enormous tourism potentials. Fishing and farming form the major occupations of the inhabitants of the division, which also includes the Eco-Awaris. Lagos State Economy. Lagos State plays a pivotal role in the Nigerian economy and, as a nation's commercial nerve center, remains the focal point of economic activities. The Lagos gross domestic product accounted for 26.7% of Nigeria's total GDP and more than 50% of non-oil GDP. Over 50% of Nigeria's non-oil industrial capacity is located in Lagos. Lagos is also Nigeria's financial hub, with all major banks having their headquarters in the city. It is also home to the Nigerian Stock Exchange. It accounts for over 80% of the country's foreign trade flows and generates over 50% of Nigeria's port revenues. Lagos' economy, with an estimated population of 24 million, is larger than any other economy in the ECOWAS subregion, despite the rebasing of Ghana's GDP. Fueled by public-private investments, as well as an estimated population of over 24 million, Lagos' diverse economy is the leading contributor to Nigeria GDP. A 10% growth is expected in the local economy as the state plans to widen the tax base and improve collection methods to boost local tax receipts towards at least NGN 360 BN by 2017, up from N 200 BN in 2012, edging towards 80% of annual revenues from 70% of income in the late 2000s. Lagos State remains the economic, financial and commercial nerve center of Nigeria and the ECOWAS. Regionally, her gross national product, GNP, is 3 times that of any West African country, thus making Lagos State ECOWAS economic hub and the springboard for innovation and development in Nigeria and Sub-Saharan Africa. Lagos State is the hub of Nigeria and West Africa's regional financial system, which is dominated by megabanks, insurance firms, microfinance/community banks, discount houses, and the capital market. Indeed, the Nigerian government's Vision 20 Hours 20 Minutes and 20 Seconds and the National Financial Sector Strategy has envisioned Lagos as the nation's financial hub, with its automated headquarters of the Nigeria Stock Exchange, the largest and most active exchange in Sub-Saharan Africa. In addition, there exists the Investments and Securities Tribunal, established by the Investments and Securities Act, ISA, 2007, to adjudicate on all capital market disputes. The Lagos position as regional financial hub is acknowledged globally, especially since, despite the relocation of the Central Bank of Nigeria's (CBN) headquarters to Abuja, Tinubu Square, Lagos Island Central Business District still holds so much potential. As a further demonstration of this, Lagos State, as the gateway to Nigeria's and ECOWAS economy, houses the headquarters/regional offices of national financial and professional regulatory authorities. The vision of the state is making Lagos State Africa's model megacity and global economic and financial hub. The state policy thrust is poverty eradication and sustainable economic growth through infrastructure renewal and development. And lastly, the Lagos State Development Plan is consolidation of all high policy documents and postulation of where Lagos will be by 2025. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and why not share it with your network? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video on some of the craziest things about Africa.